Okay, so just some quick thoughts. It was really good to get some good news. I really needed some good news, if you couldn't tell. So it was good to get some good news concerning my situation here for the strangulation case. So, thinking about proceeding forward here and how I plan to do that. So I have this paperwork, that keeps coming in the mail from Superior Court. Now I have Supreme Court, which, I feel like it is a good thing, a positive that I'm getting their attention in Supreme Court. Okay, so a couple things. My ultimate goal, my dream come true, is to never go back into Judge Benoni's courtroom. That is what I would like to avoid for me and my children, obviously, for obvious reasons. So if I can get something going in Superior and Supreme Court to get my kids back, then ultimately that is the route that I want to go. So I don't want to bombard an attorney with all of this shit that I have started. So I am going to finish what I started here and follow up with the Supreme Court with what they're asking from me, and I guess do these briefs if I even need to. I probably need to send them something. But if Supreme Court is not asking for a CD-ROM and judge didn't provide a CD-ROM to Superior Court, I'm not either. You're getting your 14-point font if that's what you want, and I will give you a brief. But we'll see what happens here, and then basically I'll see what I hear back from the Supreme Court after I send them the stuff, which will probably be on Monday, and hear what they have to say. And if it's good and I can keep doing this myself, then I will. If I need more assistance after I get a response back, then I will realize, okay, I need to hire an attorney now. Because I understand that when I go to an attorney, they're going to have their own plans in mind, and that's fine. I don't want it to be well, I wanted to do this and I'm already doing it, so but so I'll finish these last steps here that I have to do, which is going to take me about a week to finish, and then see what happens. And in the meantime of waiting to hear back, I will be trying to gather as much money as possible to give to an attorney if necessary. So once I hear back from the Supreme Court after I send them the stuff that they ask for, depending on the result, it will be depending on if I hire an attorney. And I know who I want to hire. And when I come to that point, I'm going to just beg, please take my case. Or if he wants to help me now because he knows who he is, and I would please come help me. I'm fine with that, but I am just thinking, out loud here, it would be extremely ideal, and that was the plan with filing the recusal, is that so I never have to step foot into that courtroom again, and neither do my children. So we'll see what can be done here. In the meantime, it's just all up to Gino. He can give me my kids back. He can change this at any time, but look where we're at. That's just probably not ever going to happen. Maybe when hell freezes over, sadly. Speaking of hell, so obviously I said I was going to amp up my videos if I didn't get my kids back, and that's what I'm doing, and that's probably what you're going to continue to see until things change and I don't have anything going on with this anymore, and I get my kids back. But I was just thinking, I was in the bath, and I had a visual in my mind of that cheerleading coach dragging my kids off the field, and her response to me, and how cruel and evil. And I just so wish that someone had that on film, because I was not able to record in time. And then the Lion football coach, who said that he had set this all up for me, called me, he was on the phone with me, and he had told me that, the kids were leaving with me, but then the cheerleading coach interfered, and she was defying a court order, putting her, I mean, basically, like, I don't know if anyone remembers when I was on the run and I did that video, The Sea of Cunts. I actually liked that video. I think it was like, even though I was tripping out, like stressing out, I love that video. I thought it was very creative, and Jen deleted it without my knowledge because she said that I threw her in the Sea of Cunts, which I actually don't think that I did, but she said I did. Maybe I did. She belongs there. But now we don't have the Sea of Cunts as much as we have just these group of people that, like, have been, like, really cruel to my kids and get off on it because they don't like me, or they are brainwashed. But, like, for instance, the cheerleading coach, she has no reason not to like me. She has no reason to do something like that to Gianna or to any child or to Caleb. And she traumatized my kids that day and left an imprint on our lives forever that is not positive. And only an evil person that deserves to burn in hell, you know, falls under that category. And there are some people throughout this process who are just, you know, starting to fall into the burn in hell category. And the cheer coach is one of them. And I just can't let that go when people hurt my kids that bad. And I will proceed forward with my criminal charges. I did just get my transcript, so if I want to send over my recusal and send over my PFA and send over this transcript that show them lying to me in court and chastising me and all of these things, then I can get that over to the Attorney General too. Put it on my effing list of things to do. This is why I need an attorney, but here I am, this deep in, and yeah.